Hey everybody, I'm here at SSA at their 50th year anniversary here with Simon from Montreal Mini Storage. Simon, Canada has really picked up a lot of interest right now for the self-storage market. What can you accredit that to? Why is there such a huge appetite for private equity firms to get involved in this asset class in Canada?
Well, over the years, there's been very little institutional capital in Canada and the Canadian self-storage market in general. Um, there are certain trends that are present in Canada right now that I think are no longer present in the US. The market itself is growing, consumer awareness is growing, household adoption is still very, very low relative to here. So the business, I guess, fundamentals are extremely appealing. There are also certain moats to getting into real estate in Canada. Costs are very, very high. Development is difficult. Permitting is difficult. So you see some of the larger names making big, big investments that some of the smaller, more nimble guys in the US won't be able to do in Canada.
That's a really good point. So I have two questions for you. The first is, do you think household adoption will increase over the next couple of years? How long do you think it will take to just have more Canadians utilizing storage the way in the United States? In the United States, it's kind of this perfect storm of Western consumerism and nonstop growth. Do you think that will trickle over to Canada? And what have you seen in your own kind of renters and household adoption in your markets?
So I think absolutely the adoption is going to continue to grow. Western consumerism is definitely a thing in Canada. We're very similar in terms of our behaviors to Americans, perhaps slightly lower incomes, maybe less stuff to buy, but overall we're still buying a tremendous amount of stuff. Um, I'm sorry, remind me the other part of your question.
Oh, I think you answered it perfectly, but I guess a good segue would be, do you think that the Canadian government and permitting committees will take a greater interest in this asset class? Do you think they'll be more lenient with allowing projects to move forward and allow developers to have more opportunities to bring product to market to solve for the supply problem in Canada?
I do not think they will. I think they're going to continue to be restrictive. I think they'll probably get more restrictive. I think the property tax environment is going to continue to worsen. I think there'll be a lot of additional barriers to entry to this market. As somebody who's already in the market, it's favorable to me. But overall, I don't think the governments, local or any other, are going to make this easy on anyone.
Well, fortune favors the brave, like you mentioned. Those who are willing to make an investment in this amazing market that's sort of supply constrained could see amazing returns. I think that over the next couple of years, we'll see more and more private equity groups being bullish on the Canadian self-storage market.
I think absolutely we see it in real time. We're friends with many in the industry across the country, and it's definitely heating up. You're absolutely correct. It's not just the big headlines, and there are some pretty big ones that have come out. Valuations are also pretty darn good. It's things trading in the 2 and 3 cap rate zone. And it's those are the exceptions rather than the rule, but I think when some of these numbers become a little bit more public, people in the US are going to be quite impressed with them.
Well, we'll be waiting at the edge of our seats. Thank you so much for your time, Simon.
Thank you for having me. Nice to see you again.